From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
36 power.
Here's Wilson. He'll find Valor out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. A good, safe pass there right off the...
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, when in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 1st down, Seattle. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
21. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. 11.
Garoppolo looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 18 yards, first down Niners. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. No chance.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Here we go. 21. Hey, Alpha.
Get in the weight room. 50's the mic. 50's
21.
On second and 11 now. Garoppolo. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Alert.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson is complete to Lockett. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So a little more space to operate now. First and 10 from right around the 12. They run it with Carson. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He's going to take off with it and able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He'll run it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, that's caught by Hollister. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0.
49ers nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Niners take over the first down team at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here
The
we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And incomplete. It's now third down and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check, check. Lucky.
2.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
First down team at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go,
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. One to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On first down, Garoppolo. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. On 1st down, Wilson on the move to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the 1st down. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The end result, 21 yards. Nothing in that 1st half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Here we go. 180.
They gonna need some therapy.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Wilson to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now it's Breida. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They run again. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Brad McDougal.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Wilson out to his left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. The big fella, 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. That pass play wound up for negative yardage. So here's 2nd and 11. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Rolling to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Exit. 54 is Mike. Go. Check. Watch 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 83 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. To sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And it's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. He'll find Metcalf. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Carson. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run again with Carson. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. So the victory here for Seattle. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen,